back, and you know what it is. Hold on, let me get this adjusted for y'all. How y'all feeling, man? It's Patreon day, so you know the Patreon gonna be up in a minute. But since we didn't have an 8:30 for you, we just gonna hit you like this. Roll the music, cuz.
Music TV.
Yeah, I don't know what that music was about. I just like that. I just like that beat. It's the Keep It Beat podcast. It's the Keep It Beat podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it Pete. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way I do, cuz. And I'm back, like we always do. It ain't the Asians trying to. Wait a minute, man. The
Wait a minute.
persuasions, man.
Wait a minute.
Hate incidents are creating a burnout crisis among Asian and Asian American professionals. New research reveals here's what we need to do next. What we need to do?
Please tell
We
us.
need to do something.
Where all this
That's what we
burnout coming from, though?
burnout. It ain't nothing been but a year since the Win-Wimic, ain't it?
Huh?
It ain't been but
Huh?
a year or two, is it,
So,
right?
so after a measly year, you have burnout, and it's not only you have burnout, it's a crisis. But after
Wow.
400 years, no, black people, just get over it. Just get over it, black people.
Yeah.
Please just get over it.
But it's burnout season, huh? It
Only
says
if
the
you're Asian.
beginning of 2020. Go ahead.
I said
What you say?
only if you're Asian.
Oh, yeah. The beginning of 2023 was marked by a deep tragedy in both the Asian and Black communities. Stop right there.
Uh-oh.
Is that the piggyback?
Is that the good old L Wu-Tang piggyback?
Is that the let me ride on your coattails to the promised land on your civil rights? Is that
The
what that
Shaolin coattail ride.
Not the Shaolin. Oh my God. The killing of 29-year. Oh, so you know they start with the black. Hold up. See the trickery? Now I thought it was Asians in the title.
Huh?
The 29-year-old killing, the killing of Tyre Nichols sparked outrage with the renewed call for systematic change to police violence. Soon after, 11 people were killed while celebrating the Lunar Year in Monterey Park. Stop right there. Them ain't the same. Them ain't the same. See, one was tyrannical race soldiers targeting and systematically killing the black man. The other one was Asian on Asian crime at the New Year celebration. That's what that was. They're not the same. It goes on to say,
And Bingo was his name, oh.
look, it goes on to say that it sent shockwaves throughout the Asian communities and triggered a painful reminder of the 2021 Atlanta spa shooting that killed 6 Asian women. Stop right there.
Please do.
That ain't the. You see how they tried. This whole sentence could have been good with taking everything out black. Why y'all can't
Right.
stand on your own? Oh, you can't stand on your own because the shooting at the Lunar New Year was Asian on Asian crime.
Huh?
You can't stand on your own because the Atlanta spa shooting was by a white man.
Bam.
But you want to ride behind the cotillious of a black man getting shot by the police. You see how they put the one black sentence in between everything that could have been said about them.
That's called the snake style.
more from Fortune. It says the state of grief and outrage is in a place we've been before. We felt it deeply 3 years ago after the tragic death. We? Who is we?
Oui, oui. I'm from Paris.
Who is we? I know you're not talking about Asian and black people when
We all in this together.
not when the Asian people was targeting the black people. Talking about
You
we
want wing fry hard?
us.
You want wing fry hard?
Nah, man. I know they not talking about some weed. Had to switch to George Floyd in there, huh? Which resulted in racial reckoning for corporations nationwide to look inward and to do better. For black people, not y'all.
Huh?
With millions of eyes on them, businesses vowed to make diversity, equity, and inclusion a real priority since 71% of the companies reportedly implemented DE&I initiatives and roughly $7.5 billion spent globally on programs in 2020 alone. Wait a minute.
Let me stop you right there.
Can we stop?
Please do, sir. Carry on.
So now y'all gonna take Tyre Nichols and George Floyd's death and flip that into we need more Asians in the workplace while simultaneously railing against affirmative action?
Huh?
Come on. Now, you know they in California talking about affirmative action needs to be abolished. It's unfair. That's Asians pushing that initiative
Hold
with
on.
the white man,
Ain't
with the
that
white man in the back.
ain't that like white supremacy?
It
Always
is.
taking both sides.
Dang. Is that like taking both sides of the argument? Is that what you're talking about?
I mean, I thought that was both sides of the yin, if you ask me.
It goes on to say, and yet 3 years later, corporations stated commitment to DE&I is a slipping priority, being tested again in a resiliency backdrop and widespread layoffs. Talent is still bringing in trauma from the outside world and facing headwinds in the workplace. For AAPI professionals, some of these headwinds go unseen. Isn't that something? You had to throw out Tyre Nichols and George Floyd, but we ain't heard. Ain't no more black. Y'all ain't talking about black people no more.
No more.
Is that
In
all
fact, you
AIA?
taking the jobs from the AAPI. That's what you're doing. You're taking the jobs. I thought we was just all in this together.
And we was, wasn't we?
Oh, only
Dang.
if you getting your nails done, buying hair weave, and getting your chicken wings fried hard.
Man, that switched up so fast. It says in 2020, anti-Asian hate drastically increased by 164%, while black people's increased by 2,000.
Right.
Let's say that. They ain't gonna
Oh
say
no,
that.
real numbers though.
Real
He's not
numbers. Kendra told
exaggerating
y'all.
though.
Kendra told y'all. Matter of fact, don't make me play that at the end of this because Kendra told y'all.
Zero anti-black racism.
.com.
Com.
It says many hate crimes go unreported. To date, to the Stop AAPI Hate Coalition has tracked more than 11,000 self-reported hate incidents. Self-reported. That could
And
be
and
anything.
and hold on, it is anything.
We did the story saying that
We did
y'all got to stop
multiple stories.
saying anything. Oh, he walked past me and he brushed my shoulder. That was a hate crime.
He said, "Are you from China?"
That was a hate crime.
He asked. I was asked if I was American.
That's a hate crime.
Do you have a driver's license?
Hold up, didn't we just do this story
We
yesterday?
did. We did.
We just did that story yesterday, man.
Do you have a driver's license? Oh, the racism. Oh.
Do you even have papers? Oh, it says, it goes on to say, at Coquel, a leading global think tank,
So right now, they're the professionals, they're the authorities on this subject right here. So
right now.
listen to what they gotta say. Because it must be true.
But notice how ain't nothing black and no more nothing though. I just gotta keep pointing that out. We started off, it was black as hell, Tyre Nichols, we gotta get them police, but enough about them niggas though. At the
Period. Did
at
we
the
mention they're taking our jobs?
yeah, in the Coquel leading global think tank, we were an urgent need to look closer at what the AAPI community was facing. Coquel's recent study, Strangers at Home, the Asian and Asian American professional experience.
You ain't never felt
Strangers
like
at
a
home?
stranger. You feel
Hold
like a
on.
stranger because you can't be white and you just can't take it that you really so badly want to be white. You just can't never be.
Strangers at home? The Asian and Asian American professional experience? That's what we doing? All right.
Hold on, black people. Hold on, black people don't feel like strangers at home.
This is laughable, dude.
Hold on, we don't feel like strangers in the night, P. Huh?
Man, I mean,
We
I'm
don't
talking
get no credit for building the whole. Hold on, unlike John Leguizamo,
right.
let me correct that. Latins didn't build nothing.
Straight up.
Y'all didn't even want to be Latin, P. You just started being Latin 50 years ago, P.
Yeah, because wasn't he playing Columbia? But didn't he come? He don't even know what he want to be. He
Period.
came out and he was like, first he was Dominican, and then he
Right.
became Latin. But
Don't
anyway,
forget. Hold on. Because he wanted to be Dominican black. He was Afro, playing all the little homeboy parts.
yeah,
Yo's.
yeah,
Empire.
yeah,
Or whatever it was. The
right.
movie. Y'all know what movie I'm talking about.
Now check this out though. Real talk. It says it says that it is very important that their company has addressed the hate and violence against their communities, but only 1 in 4 feel the company is vocal enough. Y'all ain't doing enough for Asian people, is what they saying, because they just experiencing so much.
Hold on. You said
Why?
1 in 4
But why?
companies?
Look, I just want to know why.
How about for the black community is 1 in 100? You got 1 in 4, and that ain't enough. We need every company to support us, else we feel like strangers in the night.
Hold on, fam. I just want to know why, though. I'm saying why. Why y'all ain't doing enough, man? You know how they suffering with the highest medium income in the country? They're suffering. They got blocks and blocks of real estate with all they people together with banks and everything. They even got Chinese on the sign. If you can't even read Chinese, you don't even know what the restaurant is. They suffering. They're suffering.
And they only take yen.
They're suffering. That's what's happening. It says, I guess that's how they want us to read this.
Oh snap.
Additionally, the report finds that 63% of Asian and Asian American professionals said that ongoing violence negatively impacts their mental health, and has half of it said that negatively affects their physical health. Many individuals don't feel safe partaking in routinely daily activities like going out for a jog or sitting in the park bird watching or
I know.
Ringing
No,
the
it did not
doorbell?
say
Or
bird watching. It
it
did not
did
say
say
bird.
sitting
It
in
does
a
not
park.
say bird
It
watching.
said
It does
sitting.
not say it. No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
It does not say bird watching in there.
Let me share
You
this.
did not. Hold on.
Let
Do
me
you?
share this.
Hold
Wait.
on. There was a black man actually accused. Police called on the fam. What is you talking about, P? And they gonna use the exact situation and say bird watching, P.
Yes. Like the black man, like the lady who was choking the crap out of her own dog, trying to lie on the black man
Wow.
that was actually bird watching. Yeah. Just like
Wow.
that. Just like that.
Who has a GoFundMe account right now?
Sitting in the
Right
park,
now?
bird watching, ringing
Wow.
the doorbell, or visiting a spa or a local church. We
Are you
didn't do that.
hold on?
Who did that?
That was Asian on Asian.
Who did that? It goes on to say
Wow.
the anxiety and fear carry over into
Anxiety?
and fear.
Fear?
It carries over into the workplace.
From your own people. Ah.
Conquil finds that 62% of Asian professionals don't feel safe commuting to and from work.
I know you're not. Hold on. So
Did they
every
just
time
read
they
did
say
they just read our article yesterday and put some
I promise you.
This
That's
just
all this
happened
is.
yesterday. Did they
That's
put
all
the
this is.
That just happened yesterday. Commute from work. Come on now. Other underrepresented community. Oh, no, now that we done said our piece, now that we done got that out there.
In conclusion,
look, now that we done got that out there.
now that
Other
we got that
underrepresented.
out our fortune
Yeah.
cookie.
Just so you know, it was all about the Asians to begin with. Now that you know that. Other underrepresented communities can relate to living in fear on a daily basis, acts as racism too. The
We
black
we we,
community.
we can relate. Hold on.
Oh,
We
can
can
we?
relate, huh?
Oh my god! Like
We
we
can
the
relate.
fathers of this shit, son. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? We ain't equal, B, at
Period.
all. There is no level. There's. I know they can relate. I know the black community. What the hell are you talking about? I know the other underrepresented communities can relate to living in fear on a daily acts of racism. The black community has battled racism for centuries. You don't say.
Hold on. You gonna just go right down the middle for centuries. But we're feeling the burnout right now, though.
After two
What?
little fake years though. Your own people
Wow.
nutting up. 2 years.
Wow.
But
So
they
you know it's been centuries. So everybody knows it's been centuries.
but this is it's in the beginning and it's at the end. So this is the tie right back in.
Yes, yes. In conclusion,
You know them black people now from the centuries now. You're my homeboys now. We just the same now. That's my boy now. It's time for leaders to promote solidarity as a way of overcoming barriers in the work.
we
Really?
all in this together.
Solidarity? Not like Asian hate crime bill solidarity. Not like that kind.
No.
Nah, not like that kind of solidarity. No.
They're directed towards black people, of course. But no, not that.
Mm-mm. Conquil's research finds that black employees, more than any other group surveyed, believe companies should be addressing violence. No, they don't. What the hell? We just
Hold
lying
on. What did
like
it
that?
say? What did it say? What did it say?
Black employees believe that companies should address the violence against the AAIP community. I ain't
Huh,
never heard no black. I ain't never heard that.
ain't not a near none unless
I ain't
the
never
name
said it.
was Pharrell.
Hey, supervisor. You know what?
Never.
We should address, that AAPI violence, while simultaneously forgetting about all minds?
Stop.
Come on, man. Who's writing this garbage? The Black community knows how important it is for leaders to respond to racial injustices, and the shared experiences of racism between our communities is an opportunity to foster solidarity in the workplace. We don't want to team up with you.
Never have.
You won't want to team up with us. When the last time you seen an Asian person buying the soul food plate?
Well, hold on. I gotta take that back. We have tried many times to link up with y'all, and we always take the losing end of the chopstick.
Mm. Mm. And there you have it. Boy, are you serious? I can't believe there's more to this garbage. However, we can't meaningfully support employees without disseminating the tropes and the racial hierarchy that exists for both communities in the workplace. Ain't no similarity.
No, you're trying to stop all the diversity. You're trying to stop all the programs for the
Uh-oh.
advancement of
Hold on. Wait a
minorities.
minute.
Hold up. Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute. For example,
Uh-oh.
the modern minority, the model minority myth perpetuates the idea that the Asian and Asian American professionals often outpace and outperform their Black and Latino colleagues and therefore don't need as much support. Well, would you look
Boom.
at that? Let me go
So y'all
ahead.
know it's true.
I'm
Ooh.
sorry. I'm sorry. Just
Hey fam, if you
huh?
didn't do it, I was right there. You just hit it before me, P. Straight up.
Like, let
It
me
had
just
to be
go ahead.
said.
Yeah, let me just
It
go
had
ahead
to be
and get that
said,
out the
sir.
way, get that out my system.
Yes, sir.
Cole's research finds that contrary to be true, nearly 1 in 3 Asians and Asian American women reportedly feel work-related burnout, and Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders are least likely racial group to say, people like me are in leadership positions at my workplace. Is that what we went all around the goddamn world to arrive at? That's
That you
where
work too
we got.
hard?
So Tyre Nichols, George Floyd,
This
Tyre
is
Nichols,
crazy.
Tyre Nichols, George Floyd, Black and Latino X. Throw that in, sprinkle some of that in there. We jealous of them niggas too.
Straight up.
So
Hold on.
there
To
ain't
say that
nobody
you
that look
work too
like you
much?
in leadership.
Where's the racism or any of that at? Where's the hate there? All I heard was, man, we work a whole hell of a lot more than you Latinos and you blacks, and we're burnt out over here, P. Does anybody ever talk about the Asian burnout?
You know what I heard? I'm hearing we don't have a reason to fight for affirmative action like you black people did. So
That's
we're
what
gonna
I think
use
for
you
sure.
black peoples. What y'all do? We finna use y'all and just say we want affirmative action without saying we want affirmative action.
But you don't want it.
No, that's what they want. But not for niggas though. Not for anybody else but them.
They
But
don't need it. So it don't help them.
you
They
talking about
just
the
said
people
they're burnt out. They got all the jobs. We got all the jobs. We're overworked
right.
because you blacks don't do nothing. So we got to do all the work. And so we're burnt out.
And nobody in leadership looks like us.
So and we're working so hard, we're not even getting the promotions that we deserve because they're going to black people.
And they're not even going to black people. They're going to seemingly looking black people who are
Right,
usually
right,
rhino
right.
jerking cheetah pea.
There you go, sir.
Not
There
only
you
do
go.
these tropes fuel division, but they also make it less likely for leaders to provide a support that traditionally marginalized professionals need. Leaders must look inwards and revisit the commitments made in 2020. Should we? What about? So don't go back to 2020 and revisit them commitments, but like 40 acres in the mule or something like that. Don't worry about that.
No.
Mm-mm.
Don't even consider that.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry
No,
about what you owe. Don't. Mm-mm. Y'all
no,
said
no.
y'all said that y'all was gonna have done something for Asians back in 2020, and
You need to follow through with that.
we need to revisit that now.
It's been 3 whole years,
And what you done did now, I
and
ain't feel,
we're feeling burnout, and it's a crisis.
and I ain't feeling the love now. Like what are y'all talking?
Although,
This is a big crybaby ass article, is what it is.
although we know black people been getting the shaft for centuries, we acknowledge that. But so what? We talking about can you do for us lately?
Listen, they must
We all in this together.
They must analyze the internal dynamics that create barriers to success in corporate inclusion, leadership, and and what and equity principles into executive toolkit. What are you? That's a word salad. It says
This is all the word salad.
incorporate inclusive leadership and equity principles into executive toolkits. What is that?
So make sure executives get diversity training
I guess. Sounds like it. We
for
can't
Asians.
wait. Gosh, we can't wait for another reckoning to recommit to making our workplace more diverse, equitable, and inclusive. Let's start that work now by doubling down on these initiatives, not trimming them, letting your actions speak for themselves rather than signal a performative pledge to your employees. Kind of like the word and lip service, like the Democrats and all of that be doing. Like when they talk a good game about what they gonna do and they don't really do nothing. All y'all feeling that now?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Progress, growth, and meaningful change require investment, and these investments pay off. Tangible benefits? Is that what you talk about?
Huh?
Oh, so kind of like cut the check or something like that? Okay.
Reparations, perhaps?
Sounds something like similar.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what I said.
So you're trying to
Lene,
get another check?
another one for
Hmm.
everybody, specifically AAPI,
Huh.
off the back of Tyre Nichols and George Floyd. Just make sure we put that out there because you ain't heard nothing else about nobody black getting nothing.
At all.
I just want y'all to notice that. Yeah, the black people, the law, they just killing them. Lord, they killing them. But you know we need some more people in the workplace that look like us, though, right?
And black people know that we need help too. 70 something percent said it. That's
That was
important
a
to them
flat
in the
out lie. That was a
workplace.
flat out lie. That was a lie. I bet you when the AI try to cut up this clip, it's gonna use that clip too. And I'm not gonna. I'm gonna thumbs down that clip. Like you know better than to use that clip. That clip was a lie, AI.
Period.
Anyway, it says Lene Irvin, the CEO of Cole, the former Center of Talent Innovations, is 19-year-old leading global think tank that conducts research on workspace diversity, equity, and inclusion, and
Hold
advises
on.
the world's largest
Hold on.
corporations.
What's her name?
Linnea Irving,
What is she black?
sounds like it.
Huh.
And then Marshura Karani is the
Huh.
co-founder of Stop AAPI, Hate, and executive director of AAPI Equity Alliance, AAPI Equity, which serves and represents the 1.5 million Asian American and Pacific Islanders in Los Angeles County.
I'm smelling cheetah pea and rhino jerky.
I swear to God. And I'm smelling Mushu poo poo platter. Mushu poo poo platter with wontons on this item. This concludes one of those episodes. Where did that come from? Where the hell did that come from? IT, what's wrong with y'all? The hell's y'all doing over there?
They do be tripping.
Yeah, they tripping. Oh, hey. Shout out to Shelly. Shelly being here. Miss Upton, thank you so much for tapping in. I love that you tap in. Also, let's give a shout out to Paul Holcomb. Let's give a shout out to hold on, let me just look on my phone because there's a lot of people who, you know what I'm saying, always keeping this message out there, and you should too. You know that? You know that's something you could do too, though, don't you?
You do
Mark
know
Jones. Let's give a shout out to Mark Jones, aka Hanifi, my man.
Mark Jones.
You know what I'm saying? Let's give a shout out to Gada Harmon. Gada Harmon always keeps us in the rotation and the playlist. Shout out to Mr. Muhammad, always tapping in. Shout out to Nightfall. Shout out to everybody. Your mama, Earth Angel, my mama. I know my mama up in here keeping the P. If it ain't nobody else up here keeping the P, my mama up in here keeping the P. I'm telling you now.
Steal your beats.
Steal your beats. I appreciate y'all.
Crew.
Man. Yeah, that's what's up. Listen, on 100% Black empowerment all the time. Oh, everybody on Instagram too. Hold on, who we got on Instagram? We got 97. What's the name? Suigeneris or generous, I guess. Nip and Tucker. Shout out to Nip and Tucker. Shout out to Hood Reels 22. They joined the chat. Shout out to all the people on Instagram. Shout out to all the people on TikTok now. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Keep It P doing that. Yeah, we on TikTok now. Shout out to TikTok, baby. And I ain't gonna hold you. Look here, boy. I ain't gonna hold you now. I'm gonna just mold you for just go about being on code. You know, I got 4 words for you. It's love with the peace. Got a little blessings on there, boy. And it's some aloha. And I'm out the doha for sure. You already know, boy. Get on